I'll try this again. Hey everyone, I'm Mike Gordon and welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time, we went around Algamoth in Era C collecting all the generic quests that we could pick up at this point in time. And on the way to completing the where is it? Is it not there? Oh, Save the Worker, which is RC, in the RC section. I also managed to defeat a unique enemy, which is tied to this challenge, Flabbergasted Jerome. And when we got back to Algamoth, we found out that, well, Melia was the crown princess of Era C, though that was somewhat spoiled at the start 8.1. And then we were attacked by Inquisitors, effectively working to try and bump us off, with the aim of bumping us off, and it looks like Melia's next. Elvis is teaming up as a guest in our party, so he's not going to do any real fighting, even though he teamed up with us. So that's a real shame. I also used up all of my ether crystals and ether cylinders, except for this one, to craft a ton of gems and sold all the level 1 and 2 gems off. The result is that I only have 168 out of 450 gems available. I should probably start thinking about equipping some of these on my party members, and I could probably do just that. But I want to wait until we bring back Melia. In the meantime, this is my party setup for now. Dunban finally got a really strong weapon. It comes at the expense of a gem slot, but personally I thought it was decent. Earth gear is literally the best headgear I can give him. And climb armor and latest gauntlets, even though they are not super beneficial for Dunban, since I want to keep him on offense, I think it's pretty good. I do think the downside with Dunban now is that he really cannot rack up a ton of damage like he used to. And in case you want to see, these are all the new suits I gave him, that I got for everyone. So if I want to change appearance types, I can do just that. Melia, oh yeah, I forgot. You know what, I'll give her the ether up 4s. Melia's not present at this point in time. And let's give her... Sure, let's give her strength ups as well, since she does use her firearm quite often. I don't really have very good options for her at this point in time. Ricky's is basically all over the place, as I gave him a similar jack of all trades thing. Gave him Spike 3 for defense, Recovery up 4 for recovery, Aggro up 3 so he could draw aggro, and Blaze plus 3. Ooh, I should probably give him the one of his new abilities now. But otherwise, I just gave him a mix of strength and ether up so he can deal a ton of damage. This is literally the best gear I can give Ryan at this point. He's basically stuck with level 2 unique gems on him. Arrow Cloak 2 is not bad, but we're over leveled at this point, so we're not really worried about getting hit by aerial attacks. They're really just there for the stat lines. And oh yeah, his new weapon, Ace Lancer, is leaps and bounds the best weapon he has, and it has no gem slots. And all the other pieces of equipment are just slight improvements, so I gave him shell leggings and shell boots. Can I give him anything better than this? Well, I gave him good footing 4. That's actually really, really good. Ooh. Physical protection 4. Yeah, I'll give him that. That's actually really good. And Shulk is basically just a speed demon. Agility up 4. Ooh, I should... Alright, let me double check what the weakest one is. Both agility ups are pretty good. Honestly, I don't think it matters much, but I'm giving him agility up 4. And strength? I don't have any strength 4s. Sad to say, so this is the up I'm stuck with. Can we skip travel? Yes, we can. Alright. I have new, I'll give him the... Yeah, I'll give him the shell boost. Because now I have... something much better than Quick Step 3. I have Quick Step 4. Wait, where... There it is. Fortunately, it's raining, but we aren't going to be outside for a while. And once we're done, in Chapter 9, it's going to be raining basically the entire time. So, you know the lower levels that we briefly explored last time? Well, that NPC just told you that that teleporter leads to the High Entia Tomb. I can just find it. Really? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? And cutscenes.
This is the tomb. Defensive measures prevent intruders from entering. You will have to circumvent these to move within the tomb.
One thing before we enter. Alvis, you can see the future like me.
I am from a long line of seers dedicated to serving the Imperial family. My visions help to protect the Empire.
But you're a Homs.
Yes. But that is for another time. My ancestry is not easily explained. And my ability to see the future is equally complicated. You might say, I have my own ritual. Is it not the same for you?
No. My visions appear suddenly, without warning. At first, they're obscure. Then, as it gets closer to the event, I start to understand.
It seems you possess a power greater than I still have not seen any danger befall Her Highness.
Not much use as a seer then, are you?
Nothing passes you by, does it? Now you see why I asked for your help. What a lucky coincidence that I happened to see you in danger.
A coincidence?
But I've seen you use the Monado.
The Monado has been passed down the Imperial line for generations. The sword of the Bionis. It is compelled to do its master's bidding. Magnified greatly, It has the power to control the very fabric of our world. Ether. Control the ether, and your will is made reality. I willed it, and it happened. That is all. Perhaps due to that power, the High Entia sealed away the Monado for centuries. Eventually, it found its way into the hands of the Homs, and then you, Shulk. A coincidence, or something more? You must discover this yourself, for you are the one who wields the Monado. The Bionis is stirring.
In case you haven't picked up on it, this episode will be predominantly story-driven.
The ancestral altar lies deep beneath the seals. What trials await me, I wonder? I must not lose focus.
So we're in control of Melia, though this is Melia from a while back. She just gained a ton of experience that has been built up for quite a while since she had left our party. Because she's not with the main party, we can't gem craft. Not that we could anyway, since we used up all our gems. But, oh yeah, something worth knowing is I bought all these spell books. The only one I didn't buy is Summon what is it called? Summon Bolt. Since now I have her in my part, I'm gonna go ahead and teach all these books to her. And she got some built some Did I make a mistake? She didn't learn any of her new spells. What gives? Let me load up a new file. That is a load of bull right there. It didn't autosave or anything. On the bright side, at least I know what I want to do real quick. Let's give you agility up 4. A quick step. I'm gonna give her ether up 4 because she's party for a bit, and let's give her some strength up 3s. Wait a minute. Can I? Alright, and yeah, this is probably the setup that I like. Everyone I have. And I'm just gonna Now this time I'm gonna do do what I should have done last time, just do an emergency save. I'm gonna go to the center gate now, and I'm just gonna skip the cutscenes for you guys' sake. So what gives? Why couldn't I teach Melia any new— Oh, that explains it. I did not know there was a lower level. The water. That kind of makes sense since we still need to fill in the map for our sea. I'm just skipping the cutscenes. We already seen them once, so you don't need to see them again. Alright, I should have a decent number of ether up 3s at least. Wow, only 2. That's kinda sucks. However, she is still a bit of a spongy character, so those ether defense up 3 should do pretty well. So far, my face cam's working pretty well as well. Yeah, we have back-to-back landmarks. For some reason. Now this place does have its own Collectopedia page.
2,512 cycles since last visitor. State your name and purpose.
Melia Antiqua. I have come to be judged on my legitimacy to the throne by the ancestral spirits.
Permission granted. Commencing analysis of genetic data.
It's so cold.
There are remnants of ancient spirits in here. This is no ordinary chill.
As I explained before, Dunban, the defense systems are designed to prevent uninvited—
Well, what does this do?
Don't touch!
Huh?
Ryan. You're a real DD, aren't ya? Alright, so we have to deal damage by firing elementals. It's the only way we can make it through here. So while Melia doesn't have the best stuff, green diodes. We need 6 of those. And we can cross these pathway just fine.
Summon Bolt! Summon Flare! Your fighting spirit is mine!
We're so high level it doesn't even matter.
Manifest yourself! The ether is flowing through me! Raging squall! Razor wind! Let us move in for the flare impulse!
So I'm just gonna spam the flares. Is this an item that we need? Sorry, somebody came down here. So yeah, we got our first of 3 items that we need off of enemies. Or, as I like to call them, quest materials. And I wonder if we can drop down here, what would happen?
My strength is fading.
We just die. It's too steep a drop for us to survive that. But yeah, there is a lot more. To this place for us to explore, and it is a whole unique place with its own collectopedia. There are no quests in the High Entia Tomb itself, though there are quests that take you back here. Luckily, we have to fight that enemy again. They're just there to be part of a trial, I guess. Also, I don't think I've seen any other. I just realized something. Where are all the blue item orbs? Other than the rabbit diode, I've seen nothing. Honestly, it doesn't really matter which direction we go. Speaking of what direction to go, appears to be a heart to heart, but we can't view it yet. We're not far enough in the story, and Melia's all by herself. It is, however, a Melia heart to heart. Alright.
Now you shall witness our power. Your fighting spirit is mine. Raging squall. Razor wind.
Oh, it was targeting that.
Manifest yourself. Is this summon bolt? Vertical bolt. Almost there. Manifest yourself.
Alright, that was easy.
Destruction is inevitable.
Estus remote unit. Estus remote unit. Alright, so far so good. We got one of each item that we need for future quests. And 2 of those, so we just need 1 more Estus remote unit. I love me my silver chest. And we have a large fire cylinder. So we just keep on going this way. I think that is our final destination. At least where Melia is concerned. So we'll be viewing some cutscenes. And oh yeah, something worth noting is that skip travel is disabled for Melia.
You have done well, my descendant.
Descendant? Are you the progenitor of Antiqua?
Think of me as a recreation of said ancestor, possessing his thoughts and speech.
But he passed away thousands of years ago.
Do not mistake me for a living being. I am a replica of your ancestor. I am merely a projection of what he would be if you were to meet him now.
I do not understand. But I do not suspect any falsehood in your words.
It is beyond doubt. If I could feel, I would feel joy. I am not real, but I do not lie.
Joy? What do you mean?
The results of the gene analysis show Holmes gene integration of 80%. by the Bionis is linked to our genetic sequence. We have spent millennia analyzing sequences to free ourselves from the curse. Only a certain gene set will unlock the mechanism and set us free.
I still do not understand.
It is of no consequence. I grant you this seal.
Is this?
It is you who will rule the High Entia, and likely be their last.
Revered ancestor,
Go forth and rule, my descendant.
So the spirits look favorably upon you.
Too late.
Explain yourself. Only Imperials are permitted to enter this place.
I am the subject of Her Highness the First Consort. I need no permission.
Mother's subject?
No impure child of the second consort has the right to refer to the first consort as mother. A filthy Homs half-breed has no right to the throne.
Hurry.
Who puts a great big hole somewhere like that?
As I explained, it's a defense mechanism.
What a mess, Rhine.
Friend not clever touching button.
I'm with these guys, Rhine.
How was I supposed to know that was gonna happen? What about your visions, eh? You think the two of you could come up with something?
You know it doesn't work like that.
It would have been useful, yes.
Pair of fortune-telling frauds.
You got us into this mess. And it's not the first time either.
Ricky agree with Shulk.
Why is it my fault all of a sudden?
This time it is your fault.
Precisely.
Well...
Be thankful that we are all alive. I suggest greater care next time. Our journey will be longer, but we can still make our way deeper into the tomb.
Okay. We can't waste another second. Melia needs us.
And so the real journey through the High Entia Tomb begins. And okay, sure, we'll keep the main trio of Shulk, Rhine, and Dunban together. Shulk is blue with pretty much everyone already anyways. And Charla has learned a new skill at confidence, and I'm gonna move her back to perseverance because she's not gonna be active in our party anytime soon. Speaking of which, I'm gonna give him the shell boots. And a quick step of his own, so I don't have to swap out material for everyone. Now, it doesn't really matter which direction we go. If you must know, we are on the in the first basement floor, and and the only way up is by going down, and where we go doesn't really matter. A macro passion, and I'm just gonna completely wipe the floor with this thing. No need to do anything fancy. Use cylinder. No, it needs to be a new cylinder. And we get a quest. We've collected the 5 green diodes. Why don't we get that quest mark? Oh, right, because we didn't get the quest marker for the green diodes because Shulk was in the party with Melia. Let's get the Naroth for the deciphering machine. Oh, that's okay, Sway. That's okay, Sway. You didn't miss much. So we're just gonna take care of these Hoverastas. Hopefully we get some really good shit. Something you know is that a lot of these enemies actually have ether to ace damage. I'm gonna go do another backslash so I could power up with sword drive, and that should do it. The 3 enemies, there should be a silver chest. And we're done with Estus remote units. Good. And this one is a new cylinder, 1 of 5 that we need. Sweet. Though we still need Rufus control units. Yeah, we need blue labor. Or explanation marks. Alright, Alright, is it spirit lamps or blue ladybirds? Spiral lamps. Okay, so we're done with spiral lamps. Far from the Collectopedia. Alright, another new cylinder. That's pretty neat.
What a bunch of jokers.
Alright, oh, now I know why we don't have any Rufus control units. Is there nothing in this room? Alright, these enemies don't have anything of use to us, so we'll ignore this guy. So high level, it's ridiculous.
Now we're doing together. Focus on this moment, Shulk. Not long now. Pretty good. Man, what a bunch of jokers. I can see.
And another new cylinder. Cool. Those are the common drops for Ezreal Andos and what's his name? Don't need to fight him. Just go unleash my abilities on him.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Alright, so we're almost done with new cylinders. However, we still need a farm for Andocentanus, which we only have one of. Another macro passion. Wow, we are just hammering this guy.
Let's press on.
Or we're done with new cylinders. Or we don't need to fight these guys anymore. Yeah, fight these guys. Oh, gold chest. Let's see what's in it. Andocentanus, we need one more of these to complete, I'm guessing, a material quest that we have. You even got... Oh. Oh! So, alright, we got chain attack, backslash, sword drive for this guy, and I'm gonna go with, you don't have Blossom Dance.
You cannot escape. Leave it to me.
With edge.
Almost there. Don't take not over yet. Yeah. Grind time. Come on. Beat. All together now. Good call, Shulk. Yeah, well played. Ah, just like old times.
I need more. I just realized something. I think I should have. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Alright, we filled in this entire map. Which means we can make our way down here. Another spiral lamp. Green earwig. And... tasty sausage. A blue ladybird. Sure, Endos? No. Endos? No. No, there's supposed to be like a secret passage around here. Oh, we don't need to fight these guys. What? I'm gonna...
Let's keep up the pressure! Victory is within our grasp! I'm powering up!
Ryan is kind of stupid when it comes to the use of his topple arts.
Who else wants some?
Speaking of being dumb with his talent arts, Propassion. Let's see. Ooh, I'm missing a part. Just one more collect a P item. Done that much damage.
Let's keep up the pressure!
It's over. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Still
I
not.
can see this isn't pushing you at all.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
This won't take long. I don't have time for small fry. I'm powering up. Worldly slash! Now it's almost there. Right. We can do it. Hammer! Beat!
Once again, I'm pretty stupid with his
Pushing you at all.
use of arts, and I'm.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Why am I so snake bitten? Alright, let me. There is supposed to be a secret passage around here somewhere. Valley of the Emperors. You know, just a reminder how badass it is for Dubban to be climbing. Okay, I guess it makes sense for him to. Never mind. He's a one arm. Can't climb out with just his one arm. So I guess I gotta leave him behind. Another tasty sausage. In the High Entia Tomb, of all places. And cutscenes.
That is a big ball of something.
He'd look fun and sparkle.
It's not attacking us, at least.
What's happening?
Hey, look at that!
Another defense mechanism.
At a guess, we're looking at the tomb's guard.
We're not getting past without a fight.
Everyone, Melia needs us. We can't let this thing stop us.
No problem. Time to break my record.
Yeah, another boss fight against was basically a common enemy. Shall I? Thank you. I'm gonna wait to build up damage. Still can't break. Still can't put break on him. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna go air slash. Break time! And I'm gonna go steel strike for double damage and extend topple. Keep him topple locked. And that's it.
Anyone would think we're not wanted. Are we ever gonna find her?
I think you'll find we had to take the long way because somebody pushed a certain button.
Somebody mean Rhine.
Shut it, hairball. It was just a button.
Relax. She will be fine. This route will lead us to the ritual altar. But time is of the essence.
We've got to hurry. There's no time to lose.
Alright. So not bad for XP. But I think we could climb that wall, but I'm gonna try climbing this one instead. We should have no problems making across this thing and trying to make our way to this platform over here. Blue Ladybird. That should put us at 2 at least. 2, maybe 3. I can't access the menu while we're climbing walls. I guess that makes sense. A bit inconvenient, but that makes sense. So I have 3 green earwigs, 3... Only 2... Only... Still missing a part for this place. Luckily it's not needed for a quest item. But we're done with Blue Ladybirds, so I can cross that off the list. And I'm also gonna add a spiral lamp on here. And why not? It'll at least let me know I need 5 green diodes instead of 6. If I don't have the 5 green diodes by the time we are done here, I can at least come back here. Is it over here?
Stay strong.
And Dumbman's struggling to cross this. Oh no, he just teleported. And of course, this is another one with Melia. Melia's not in our party, so we can't view it. Oh, it's close. Already crossed over there, so this is the next destination. And, okay, now I know where I need to go to reach that secret room, because the secret room's right there on the map. Which means we should be nearer the secret passage right about now. Green diode. I think that's number 2 out of 5. The reason why we're climbing these walls is because we're not High Entia, so we can't use the glowy yellow paths. Star lamps and nothing.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. I'm not too partial to these.
Enough. We're just absolutely tearing things apart with these guys. And these guys only drop you cylinders, which is why I kept ignoring them. And I don't need any more use cylinders, and this ain't where I wanted to go. Aha! There's the secret passage.
All together now. Cool, right, you're a lifesaver. Worldly. Come on, we can do it. Everyone, don't let your guard powering up. You never stood a chance, but we mustn't be careless.
And it's just new cylinders, new cylinders, new cylinders. I know Melia has the other Endo Santana, but come on. And we found a hidden location. High Entia treasure. And right here we have Summon Bolt. And Ruby Glasses for Melia. Really good stuff. And this is an advanced art book, meaning that Summon Bolt, once we teach it to Melia... Oh! So this is the only unique encounter that we have to fight. Good. We're gonna try to topple lock this thing. So I'm gonna go Shaker Edge, Shield Bash, and Steel Strike.
Leave it to me. This is the Monado's power. Monado.
I'm gonna go Buster. And that's, wow, I didn't do as much damage as I thought. Probably because it was just a chain. So he is under topple lock.
Everyone, let's go! Bring it on! Steel slash! Wow, down! Steel strike back! Pesky thing!
From topple.
Pretty good!
Come on, let this be it.
Let's press on.
No. But still need some neat shit for Melia. And that's the only unique monster that we have access to at this point in time.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long. I don't have time for small fry. Now it's right time. Stay focused. Bring it on. It's over. Man, what a bunch of jokers. But we must
Finally, an Ando Santana, and the one that Melia got us makes it 3. Courage, so you climb up here. Down there is just a bottomless pit. Blue lady bird.
The enemy's weak. But
And this is just a normal encounter version of this guy, rather than the boss fight from before. And I'm just gonna go backslash and sword drive. Never mind, the backslash was just good enough.
Not bad. Teamwork at its finest.
Ah, god damn it. Oh, over us, this was down there. This is a bit confusing. Let's just jump down here. Wait, did we come from here already? Yes, we did. Kinda explains why I was so confused about where we're going. High Entia Tomb, there's really no distinguishable landmarks. Yeah, there are landmarks that you can skip travel to, but there's really nothing that stands out about these environments. It's down here, anyways. Oh. Wait a minute. If we died, shouldn't that mean the enemies here respawned? Yes!
Victory is within our grasp. Now it's right. In the world of strife. Again, we win. Let's press on. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Oh, right. got Andos Antenna 2s for the collection quest. Now we have them. Let's make our way up here.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. Leave this to me. This won't take long. Electric
Let's go.
Come on, we can do it. Everyone, don't let your guard down. We're the best. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Still just an old remote device. Despite calling for help, we're way too strong for the enemies to actually. No! Oh, come on! God. What's doing not facing that way? I wanted him to face the wall. Alright, I wanna. Where is that? Oh. A new skill. Alright, heals bar slightly after a chain attack. Wow, we're accumulating these fast. The only bright side is we get another shot at this guy.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long. Leave this to me. Bring it on. Right,
Shall I, so someone else can draw the aggro? Finally! Rufus Control Unit. We need 3 of those for a future quest. That's the 3 Rufus Control Units we need. We can trade these for the Secret Club card. Secret Club card? That should be for quite a ways away, I believe. Unfortunately, this leads to another area that we cannot get to. Like, not even close. So this is something that we'll have to worry about later. I might as well just kill myself. If we have to spawn back up there, then we, at the very least, then we might as well just... We have to climb up, then we might as well just fight the guy again. We need to kill... We need 3 of those things. And to the best of my knowledge, this is the only area that the Orluga enemy will spawn in as a random encounter.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry. This won't take long. Shadow Eye. Sword Drive. Electric Gun.
Come on, draw the aggro. I'm pushing off.
We got through that pretty good.
Oh, please be good, please be good.
This isn't pushing you at all.
Yes!
Who else wants
1 more to go. And we need one more. We need one more Rufus Control Unit. We need 3 more green diodes, 2 if you count Melia's. Oh.
The enemy's
What is wrong?
But don't drop your guard. I don't have time.
Well, I didn't say to the best of my knowledge.
Electric doesn't last. We move at the same pace. Yeah, done that. We'll leave them up. Sword drive. We win.
Come on, last one.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
No. Let's go up this way first. Oh, we should have gone over there first. There are no item orbs. I'll let you know which ones are needed for an immediate quest, because the last collectible I need is not a quest item. Not only is it not a unique quest. Alright, that's 3 diodes, 4 if you count Melia's.
Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Ha.
Huh?
Ha.
No, 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 no. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's not the green diodes I need. Although I need just one more to complete a future quest, there is still a missing collectible item. Might as well just add the rest of the items in, just in case there's something I could use. Yeah, not bad rewards. Alright. Let me see what it is. It's driving me nuts that I can't find it. White tube. Where is it? 8% spawn rate. The worst part is we can't skip travel. The last sign that we need is an 8% spawn rate. It's like... It's not even an item that you need. The only upside is it's not an item that we need for a quest. Or for Reconstruction of Colony 6. It's just a white tube that you just add into your Collectopedia page. Shell armor. Alright, how many items do we have? For as far as Collectopedia goes, let's go. Most recent. So we only have 3 green diodes. We already cleared the spiral amps conditions for its own quest. We have more than enough blue ladybirds. We're missing 2 green diodes, and I think Melia has one of them. So now we have to make our way. Wouldn't it be fun if we get the last remaining green diode that we need right before we face the boss? Speaking of which, I want to check the arts I want to give. Start the. I don't think we need to worry about Monado Enchant. We're as maxed out on all the other Monado arts as we can get. And we're as maxed out here as we can be as well. Honestly, we are about to hit level. We are about to unlock our Monado. The whole point that we're up here is to unshackle our Monado, and spoiler alert, that is when we can level up our Monado arts all the way up to level 10. So I'm gonna hold off on leveling up Shulk for now. Alright, I'm gonna... it's just not enough. I'm gonna give him... I'm gonna level this all up to level 4. Because talent gauge must be maxed, next start damage is 2 times 4. That is really, really good. That's about as far as I can go, and maybe one for Lariat. And dump bands like this because I never... I'm gonna level this one up to level 4. I never bother leveling up any of his other arts. So I'm gonna do the ones that I currently have equipped on him. Because I actually really kind of like them. Charla. Alright, instead I'm gonna... I'm gonna try out Burninate. And I'm gonna level this up. I'm gonna put Charlotte and Ricky in with Shulk for the fight ahead. Oh, and let's check the affinity chart. Alright, Shulk's at least blue with everyone except for Melia. Melia, she hasn't had that much time with. Ricky gets along great with Dumban and Shulk, and pretty fun with the others. Shulk, Ryan, and Dumban are like the holy trinity of Xenoblade. Melia gets along great with everyone. Charlotte gets along great with everyone. Alright. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do an emergency save up here because this can be a bit of an awkward fight, especially since I never gave Melia the level 4 gems, ether gems.
Filthy Homs half-breed has no right to the throne!
Melia! Half Homs!
Melia!
That's Olivia! In the tomb! Why should you care when you're about to meet your death?
Telethia here, and this time I actually want Melia in the party instead of Huh. Oh, she learned a new art. She learned a new skill, which is extended chill duration when dealt to an enemy. That's actually let's see if I can give this one to Ricky. No, I can't. Jesus. Setup sucks. But this is the best I can do. We want the same party that we used last time to take down Telethia, and this party is about as good as it gets. The downside is Shulk's Monado will only be dealing 1 point of damage against Homs, High Entia, and Nopon at this current point in time, so this is literally the best I can do. Furthermore, we cannot access our collectibles or our items, so we can't teach Melia any of our new art books. Oh, right. No, never mind. Now that Melia's back in the party, let's try teach. Oh. We want to level this up as far as we can take it. And should I level up Sunwind or Healing Gift? Or maybe Hypnotize. You can't level up Mind Blast. I'm gonna hold off on that. But yeah, we now have the potential to level up Melia's Summon Bolt to level 10. Assuming, of course, that we can build up our skills. So as per usual, I would rather have Shulk so I can control when we use Monado Purge. I'm gonna wait until he uses Soul Read.
Take my power and eliminate them!
We are a bit of a higher level, but I cannot shake this Telethia to save our life. We want to focus our efforts on this Telethia, please. Alright, this Telethia is not using Soul Read. Just waiting. Alright, let's try. I'm gonna try Backslash, even though it's not gonna deal a lot. And let's just do some bolts. Bitey bitey. And even though I'm gonna regret this, let's do Manal Buster. Ooh! We did a ton of damage against that thing. He never used Soul Ring. Now there's the problem. We're dealing 1 point of damage, and Shulk's able to handle Homs and Bionis, sentient Bionis enemies, like a normal human can handle Mecha with just ordinary weapons. Not well at all. Alright, Blue Affinity! Shulk has Blue Affinity with everyone, at the very least. Alright, let's do a chain attack. Shulk's gonna do jack shit, so I'm just gonna... Sneaky, sneaky? Alright, might as well just do Sled Edge. And Spear Break. Bitey bitey! I missed the timing. Honestly, it wouldn't matter because Shulk would have only dealt 1 point of damage anyways. Because of this Tyrea here is completely ignoring Shulk because Shulk is of no danger to her. Whatever. Let's take her out.
It's not over! Telethia! Kill as many of them as you can!
Keep clear! The Telethia is destroying itself!
Nice. It's 9. This is the second instance I can think of of someone controlling a Telethia.
Almost bought it.
Alvis, thank you.
My pleasure, Shulk.
Why did you come?
The Monado gave me a warning that you were in danger. I'm just glad we made it.
Hey, Shulk. Whoever that was is gone.
So, they escaped.
Shulk. Everyone. I thank you. You saved me.
Ricky, Smiley, Smiley! Melly, all safe! All thanks to Hero Pawn! Oh.
That's not how I remember it, Cheeseball.
Well, Ricky, you were definitely a real MVP when it mattered most. Shulk did basically nothing despite having Monado Purge on standby.
And that concludes my report on events in the tomb.
So, there are forces working in the shadows.
However, this is purely circumstantial. Nothing can be proven.
Inquisitors of the Bionite Order, dedicated and devoted to the Bionis.
The Order was dissolved under the rule of the Emperor Lumion, 47th successor to the throne, due to its extreme practices.
Like puppet masters pulling the strings from the shadows. I believe their bloodline was lost to the ages.
Her Highness the First Consort is currently residing in the Tower of Investigation. The Ministry of Investigation's judgment should be imminent.
Well, that may not be enough. I myself must shine a light on the truth.
Agreed.
Mother.
Melia.
Your Majesty.
You have returned unharmed from the tomb. The Forefathers have spoken.
But if it hadn't been for Shulk...
Callian has informed me of what happened. There is no reason to doubt your legitimacy to the throne.
Believe in yourself, Crown Princess.
Brother...
Tomorrow will be the investiture ceremony. At the appointed time, you will become my successor. Be proud.
I will.
Melia, my child, I am overjoyed at how far you have come. You are truly worthy of the throne. Continue the legacy of your High Entia and Hom's bloodline. You are the hope of Bionis.
Oh, Ricky and friends helped save Melie. Ricky very happy.
We're all relieved. But something's still bothering me.
What is it?
Why was Melia chosen as the crown princess? Shouldn't Callian have been the one to ascend? And her foe in the tomb clearly opposed that decision.
You have a point.
Callian is more than a worthy candidate. What reason could they have for choosing Melia? And why would Callian go along with this?
It's a mystery.
Our apologies. His Majesty the Emperor summons you.
Finally! He's gonna let us into Prison Island.
Yeah. His Majesty awaits you in the audience chamber. He asks that you join him shortly.
Sorry, I was muted the whole way. Let's just speak to this person. We can't pass because there's an invisible wall. I keep forgetting to unmute myself sometimes.
Yes?
Please forgive me for keeping you. Only Shulk may proceed beyond this point.
Shulk, forgive us for detaining you earlier. You and I are not of the same people. But this I must say.
Thank you for helping Melia Antiqua, my daughter.
It was no small feat.
Not at all. I too must apologize for meddling in your customs. We should not have interfered.
She is a lucky girl to have met such unselfish people. In the times to come, a ruler will need support from individuals like you. I hear you seek the Mekon.
Yes. The Mekon devastated our homes, and we lost many loved ones.
Revenge is your goal?
It is.
You are honest.
I do not want to hide our true intentions. Our very existence is at stake.
Unwavering, too. Shulk, you are the master of the Monado. But there is something that must be said.
What is it?
Long before our forefathers built this empire, two titans, the Bionis and the Mechonis, fought a vicious battle. Is this known among Homs?
Yes. It is told to us as children. The two fought and died, killing many creatures in the process. Their remains became our worlds, bringing forth new life on Bionis. That's how we were made.
The Bionis shall awaken once again.
Alvis told me the same thing.
This is not just the vision of a seer. All of Makna knows. The Telethia are as old as the Bionis itself. And now, they disturb the ether. That disturbance can only lead to one thing.
But why is this happening now?
This is an inscription left by our forefathers. It is written,
Descendants of Antiqua, when the ether cries, the Bionis awakes.
Mistake not the signs, and heed the sword's return. Trap its power, and assure eternal prosperity. All life born on Bionis affects the ether. The Mekon's assault is just the beginning. And these events were set in motion when you used the sword against them.
We used it because we...
Because you needed to. Without it, you could not survive. I cannot dispute this fact. I believe the inscription speaks of these very events with the Mekon. But if their assault continues, if more lives are lost, soon the Bionis will awake. And not only the High Entia, but all life will perish. Do you see, Shulk?
You're talking about total extinction.
Correct. Which is why the Mekon's invasion must be stopped.
Then you'll help us. Your Majesty, we need Imperial sanction to enter Prison Island. Will you permit us entry?
What will you do there?
I saw it in a vision. We will fight a faced Mekon. They must pay for what they did.
Then you will have seen him too. On Prison Island, our forefathers sealed something away, just as they did to the Monado. All records have been lost, and there is now no way to know what it was.
Is it connected to the awakening of the Bionis?
I do not know, but our forefathers must have had good reason. We must trust their decision. Shulk, allow me some time to deliberate. Above all else, I will consider the safety of Bionis. You are our Bionis brethren. We will not ignore your plight.
I understand. This is not our homeland. If you decide not to let us go, I will accept your decision.
I am sorry.
It's okay.
One more thing.
Yes?
I ask this not as Emperor Saurian Antiqua, but as a father. I do not demand that you act as Melia's protector, but I would be honored if you would be her friend. This is my humble request.
It would be my honor.
The Telethia are on the move.
Yes.
That fleshy fool will go for the Monado. What of the faces?
Repairs to metal are complete.
And Nemesis?
Nemesis is...
The Homs with the Monado. He has reached Erith Sea?
Yes.
Then there is only one place for them to go. Yet he will not dare unleash such power. No matter. Bugs must still be exterminated. It is time to test our new toy. Commence the assault on Bionis.
And with that, we have brought Chapter 8 of Xenoblade Chronicles to a close. I will say, there's a lot of foreboding thoughts that this could be the potential end of the High Entia. It might be imminent, and that Melia could be their last hope, their savior, if you will. But the question is, why have the whole High Entia no, this is not. No. This is not a blind LP. I've played this game once a long time ago, and I've took extensive notes. So yeah. It is kind of interesting, and despite the fact that Melia is technically a bastard child, there is a reason why they have why the Emperors have Hom's high score, and why she's the Emperor over her older, pure-blooded brother, Callian. And honestly, there also has to be a reason why Callian is totally cool with this. Because that's definitely very interesting, and I do think with all the timed quests in Alchemoth, that Alchemoth could very well reach its end. But is there anything we can do to save it? Well, tune in next time when we begin Chapter 9 of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. I would like the coal upgrades. I'm wrapping up. I have not played the original game in a long time, and even then it was technically the 3DS version. Definitive Edition, I guess. You mean Definitive Edition upgrades? I think they're fine so far. I just reached the end of Chapter 8, so this was basically the end of the stream. If you want to watch more, I will try to fit in Chapter 9 Part 1 tomorrow, so tune in for that. So leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With that out of the way, this is Mike Gordon, sign out.